On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. The Stros look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Francis Marte will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
For Pittsburgh,
stepping in, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Span, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Slider. Oh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. Still 1-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. This is line to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Francisco Liriano starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses, strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses, strike 2. Span is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park with no score. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, today's game provides the Astros with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 23.
Stepping up now, number 23. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Davis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. There's at the knees and called strike 3.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So digging in now, Carlos Santana. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, a diving step. Hats off to that one. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's George Springer. He's, of course, a long ball threat. Currently third in the American League in that category.
The right fielder.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Drilled to the left side. Reyes scoops it up, throws sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Brennan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in now, Chris Carter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Liriano has his target. 1-0 on its way. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, Logan Morrison. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Logan Morrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
The left fielder, Lucas Duda.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up the left-handed power threat, Lucas Duda. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. ground ball right side. There is Altuve, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 now to Reyes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
He loses him on ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at bat.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. From the stretch. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Strike taken to throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. So no surprise as Reyes takes second on the stolen base. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Reyes stands at second with 2 gone. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 2-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Played on the backhand. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
Dickerson.
6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
1 strike.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Navarro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now at the plate, Trevor Brown. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. Base hit into right center.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Chris Davis now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Another 1-2 delivery in the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Digging in to try it again. Number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. pickoff move to second. Back in standing. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Now batting.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot, you get 2 outs, you think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Running now is McCutchen. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in his span. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 1 and the Astros 0. In the box now, Jose Altuve back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Astros are challenging
All right,
the
we'll take
previous
one
play.
last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if
out
needed.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Into the box, Denard Span as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. And now they've got him in a rundown.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Altuve stands at second with no outs. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. A runner at second, nobody out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. Stepping in now, number 10, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's
the
been
right
a
fielder,
rough
number
go at
4,
the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. Standing in now, George Springer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, Logan Morrison.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Lucas Duda now as it's grounded sharply to first. Well, he has some trouble with it, and a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
so
for
stepping
the Astros,
in, Alex Brennan
third
leads
baseman,
off from the bottom of the 5th
Alex
as they look to break through
Brennan.
on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs pulled.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters
batter,
generally draw
15,
more walks than other guys is
designated
exactly
hitter,
what we saw right
Rick
there. Pitchers
Gardner.
work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Hunter, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Brennan gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2 to count.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Heading out toward shallow right. Morrison is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in, Navarro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Next offering from Liriano will make an even 70 pitches thus far. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
Now batting.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Standing in, Trevor Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys.
It
takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
First pitch on its way. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 9.
That's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. In now, Denard Span, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Dickerson, the runner at third. Brown on second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So
hitter,
both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Span, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The first base.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. At At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in, number 23, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Behind 0-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. And he and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And it's 1-2. Stanton over at second. Davis at first, 2 out in the inning. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in once again, number 10.
Leading up
for 2
for
with
the
a couple
Astros,
of strikeouts for him
the
so far.
first baseman, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Brennan.
Next up for the Astros, Alex Brennan. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So now Carlos Santana. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. This is pulled into right. Springer is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Ready for another shot now, Logan Morrison. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Your attention,
yeah, good
please.
points to keep an eye
Now
on if he continues on much longer.
Number 71.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Lucas Duda, and he fouls this one off. Freeman is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
It's time
One left
for the
Pittsburgh.
traditional
Score
7-inning
remains deadlocked in one.
stretch.
Now the Astros designated
Leading
hitter,
up for the
Chris
Astros,
Carter. He's hoping to avoid the
designated
hat trick.
hitter,
He struck out
Chris
in each of his first 2 plate
Carter.
appearances so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at
Now
this point
batting,
of the season.
left
It's
fielder,
pretty hard to argue
Corey
against it when you watch him dominate a guy on
Dickerson.
3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Liriano into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this
Now
is not an easy play when you
Number
have to range
14.
to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Navarro. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games. Back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mike Moustakas goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Two very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's set and the pitch. Left side. Throwing the deuce for a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on
Number
the mound.
35, Mark Melancon.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor
Leading up
Brown.
for the
He
Astros,
singled his last time up.
The catcher,
yeah, guys, everyone knows
Trevor
he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, sometimes it's hard to measure a guy's stuff by the results, but you look down at the bottom of this, 16 strikeouts, total domination in this one.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Melancon stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late square, and this is popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, number 23. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready with the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Span. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Your
Greg
attention,
Stamper
please.
enters from
Now
the bullpen to do the pitching.
Astros. Number 35, Greg Stamper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. The Astros entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Shot back up the middle. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down
Now
and
batting.
in. Nice
The right
execution
fielder,
by the batter right
Logan
there, keeping his hands
Morrison.
inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper deck. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lucas Duda.
In now, Lucas Duda. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying?
The batter,
when you
number
find
7.
yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is
Jose
stop digging. Well, the guy on the
Reyes.
bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and
Your
he didn't put
attention,
up much
please.
of a fight either,
Now
Matty.
pitching
Got to
for the
find a way.
Astros.
Can't go down 3
Number
pitches. I don't care
38.
if you're staring at him or
Darren
swinging at him. You have to find a
Downs.
way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Darren Downs takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see
Now
great
batting,
hitters have their calls
the
go
second baseman,
their way on close
Mike
pitches, but not this time.
Moustakas.
I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Duda leads off first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this
Now
one.
batting.
That's the
Designated
4th time
hitter.
he struck out in this game
Giancarlo
alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense
Now
comes back
batting.
to bite you
The
as
first
a
baseman.
pitcher. Are you even aware when guys
Jason.
are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Two men are on with 2 men out. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Hey. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Bucks out in front, 5-1. Into the box,
leading up
number
for the
10.
Astros,
He's hitless in 3
the first
at-bats
baseman,
to this point.
number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't
Up
get the
next to
bat
the
off his
Astros,
shoulder right there, and he
the
struck
right
out
fielder,
twice before that one.
Joel
So he's going to have a lot to think
Springer.
about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, George Springer. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. and misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Alex
Ready once again, Alex Brennan, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Jared Hughes enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Jared Hughes.
First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter,
Chris Carter. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 0-1 delivery. And a bouncing ball, foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count,
left
0-2, and then start working outside the zone.
Dickerson.
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and one.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Pirates put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Mark Melanson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.